Alright, here we have Shanks versus Pudding. Our opponent chose to go first. So Pudding is a ramp deck that has the potential to gain life. Alright, so we just get our 2 Dawn pass turn. Oh, I guess the opponent did a search on their last turn, so. Alright, so Pudding is attacking for 7 on 5. We're going to use the card action into Pudding. And so we just need a 2k out. We're going to use the Otama. And they're going to play their Pudding Searcher. And they got Katakuri. So on us, we have 4 Dawn. We're going to deploy the Hongo here. Yellow does have like some removal, but I think the Hongo is going to be beneficial for later on in the match because it can rest to give 2,000 reduction. So they play the Katakuri and using the remaining Dawn. I'm going to go 5 on 5 here after leader ability. Going to trash the silvers as a counter. So here we're thinking we're going to use that Hongo against the 7 drop or the 7k Katakuri, but so we're at 6 Dawn. We can play Marco. It won't really do anything. Maybe KO the Pudding. I think our best bet is just to swing. So we're going to go 9 on 5. They're going to take that and pass to them. So anytime you're facing a yellow deck, you got to be cautious of what comes out of life because they have a high trigger count. So they're going to use their Katakuri to go 7 into 5. They're going to use the card action on it. So we only need a 2k to get out. We're going to counter with Lime Juice. They still got all their Dawn available to them. Like I said, Pudding ramps pretty fast. So they're definitely going to get to the end game before we do. Which is what makes Shanks a really good leader, because they can, if your opponent's going to the end game and you're still in the mid game, Shanks can kind of compensate with that minusing effect and your removal. So, gonna go 8 into 5 here. We just took the hit. Then Pudding comes out and grabs him a Charlotte Linlin. Draw another Ben Beckman. So like we have options here. So we're gonna rest, and we're gonna give the standing Katakuri -2, and then KO trash it with the Beckman. We're gonna go 6 into life. They 2K'd out, which is fine. Because we're seeing what's in their life because of Pudding's ability, revealing the top 2 cards. So the Nico Robin is something we need to be worried about. So 7 into 5 here. Gonna use our card action on the Katakuri, and then we just need a 2K, which we're gonna use with the Hongo. So they're gonna go 6 into 5. Gonna take that one. We do have a trigger option here to give -10k, but we don't need to do that. And here comes the 9 drop Luffy, which I was not expecting. I'm not really too familiar with the Pudding list, but so 10k rush, that's gonna happen. We have another trigger here. We can give 1,000 to our leader. We're not gonna use that either. So drew another event. So now we're at 10 Dawn now. We're gonna deploy the Shanks. That's like our goal when we hit 10 Dawn is to be able to deploy that Shanks out. So Ben Beckman 7 going into the Katakuri at 6. They're gonna counter out for 2. We got 9 at the Luffy, so we're gonna go 12 into 9. So they must have miscalculated how much counter power they had. But that works for us. Yep, I see he messed up. The opponent just said oof. So we're gonna go 5 into 4 with a Katakuri. They took that. All right, so they played their search event, played another pudding, and they got something. Another search event. Got a Charlotte Linlin. I think I've seen a couple of those hit their hands so far in this match. So their second event, they didn't get anything. So that's wow. They're gonna go 12 into 7 on the Ben Beckman. So yeah, we're gonna just let them have it. So our turn. Ooh, we got a dragon. Nice. So we have Marco. That's just gonna pop one of the searchers just to get another body off the field. We're gonna play our own searcher. Grab another 10-drop Shanks for the following turn. So 4 Dawn to work with. We're gonna put 1 on Shanks and go 6 on 5. They have to take that. We know that we're double checking Nico Robbins' trigger. 5 to 1 cost 3. We still think it's worth it. 12 to 5. They're gonna take that and just so we're like, yeah, we're past. We'll hold 3 Dawn open. That way we have access for the Rad Beam and the Gum Gum Red Hawk if need be. So they're gonna play their 9-drop Linlin. Gaining themselves a life and then tucking our Marco. Yep, they put our Marco at the bottom of our life. So 6 on 5. Gonna use the baiting here. It's like, yeah, we're gonna use it. Why not? 5 on 5. So we only need a 1K out. They did give us a life, so thinking. Yeah, we're gonna use the Ben Beckman here. Because our next turn is gonna be Shanks, so we do draw silver, so I mean it does give us another option, another route to potentially weaken the 9-drop, but we're gonna go with Shanks. So we're gonna go 5 into 5. They got 2 life, 4 cards, so 1 life left. We're gonna go 12 into 5 with the Shanks. That should almost guarantee hit. No, they hit. Okay. So they countered again like that. So they had 2 drops. We did know that they got these through searches before. So putting ramps really fast and it they can gain a lot of life here with their Linlins, and this one technically can gain them a life. So they have a lot of life gain in here, a lot of ramp, a lot of triggers. So she's a fun deck, fun matchup. So